Hi everyone, it's Veronica Bartolini, Codebreaker. How is everyone doing this morning? I just wanted to come up real quick to let you know that I've had another vision. I now know what they mean by Winter Soldier, their agendas. I had a vision of the future super soldiers that they've actually used our DNA and currently using our DNA. Um, if you're interested in knowing more about that, I will be holding a class on nanotechnology, talking about the Bloodshot Project, what they did to us, how they were able to try and stop us by removing some of our memories, but we always break through. We have abilities for a reason. They can't stop us. Also, I figured out what they're doing with the cell phones. I figured out, through G Mafia, the class that I had prior to this one that I'm having. If you all would like to get the class notes for that in the Zoom meeting, that's only $55 for 2 hours, or in the future, or the future classes. Hola, Sulafo and Annette Larson. Hi. Thank you for being here, everyone. I got a download as well. What is S as in Sam, B as in Bravo, T as in Tulsa? And it has something to do with our cell phones. It has something to do with how they're monitoring our heart rate, how they're monitoring our every move, whether it's through GPS, through what I call the Alice and Alice sister, her twin, meaning the satellites that they have up here. There's a thing that they want to do with Neuralink, and I call it, instead of the iCloud, I call it something else. So if you're interested in this class, let me know. It's going to be on the 21st at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that's a 3 and a 3, because 2 plus 1 equals 3, right? 3 plus 3 is 6, right? And then 2021 is 5, and that's protection. That's a 12. So it equals a 3. I can keep going on and on. Anyway, this download that I saw, I know why. Finally, I know. I knew their agenda before, but I know why now. I know why now. It all ties in to the future of Mother Earth, and that's why they're all trying to get you to be on your phones all the time, not read, right? You guys got to go read at night, do some reading at night or something, to, because once you do some reading before you go to sleep, you'll get the downloads, you'll get more of your memories. Whether you're a super soldier or light warrior, you're here for such a time as this. You're here for a purpose. What are they trying to do with your pineal gland? I know that now. I mean, I knew it before, but I now specifically, because when I ask my higher self, when I ask myself, and my protectors, it's like, okay, I need to know, but specifically, like, who, what, where, why, when, and how, Um, so now, yesterday, I was talking on Facebook about how Wally World has totally changed the way they, where they have their jewelry set up, where they have their paint set up, right? Um, Electronics, things like that. Their movies, right? Their music, everything, their food, their produce. Okay, so I noticed that they have cameras now in the men and women's department, where where they have the clothes that's folded, and then they totally changed how they place the shoes. They put them out in the open. I don't know. It's just really weird. I had such a weird. I didn't like the vibe last night. I don't like going to Wally World, but they have. I was looking for a electric cord. What do they call that? Yeah. whatever. And it's pretty cheap there. It's like, well, I only had like a few bucks, whatever. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go. I just don't like the vibe there, but I'm like, well, F it, I'll just go. And the workers they're just like zombies, some of them, on their phone or when they get a chance, or they're just so worked, they're tired, especially the cashiers, things like that. I asked someone, I said, hey, excuse me, sir. I said, do you know where the movie Bloodshot is? Because that's the movie that has a lot of disclosure. Other movies too that I mentioned in my classes, but he was really rude. He's like, what do you need? And he was on the floor, right? Doing something, putting away some boxes. And mm, and I said, never mind. Thank you. I'll find it myself. I didn't get mad. I was just like, dang, like what happened? Like, and he had a cover on, right? So maybe he had the baby Jabberwocky, what I call the baby Jabberwocky. So anyway, um, I didn't get mad. I was just like, damn, like I feel sorry for you. And then so I went around and I was looking for the movie, couldn't find it. And as I was gonna walk toward the front of the I was just gonna leave. I'm like, forget it. He comes up and says, hi, so you're looking for Bloodshot. Okay, it should be here in the new releases where I was just there. And I said, yes, I didn't see it. So then he said, well, it could be in the front of the store. I'm like, or he said it could be on the other, but whatever. And I'm like, okay, thank you, and I went to look for it. I found it. I was so happy. And the guy felt so bad that when I was getting over to the main register, there was only one open to pay, and they even had all their AI systems shut down to pay, you know. And so I was waiting there, talking to some little kids. They were so cute. Some families too. They were there. It was toward 11 closing time, and then he comes up with the movie and says, "By the way, I found it." I said, "Thank you, sir. It's here. I found it too. I appreciate you." And his energy was better because I was kind to him. I didn't get mad at him. I was just like, "Damn, what happened?" In my spirit, I'm like, "Ooh, ooh, you gotta be. How do you say?" I have to be kind to this man, in my soul, because I didn't. He was already upset. He was a manager. He was upset doing some stuff. Who knows about his home life? I could remote view it, but it's like I just knew that this man was just upset. So a reminder to you all is to be kind to one another because you don't know what people are going through right now. Especially those that have not woken up. Especially those that are stuck right now in the matrix, and feel bad for them. I just I just want to hold them and say it's gonna be okay. Like, give them my insight, give them my abilities. Give them my gifts. Like, impart somehow, I don't know, somehow teach them that it's gonna be okay. Anyway, going back to the cameras with G Mafia, which is Google, Microsoft, right? Amazon, IBM, uh, Facebook, right? And it's Apple. So what Apple does is, in the class I've taught this. If you're interested in that, I'll tell you a little secret. What Apple does is they sell the securities on your phone. Oh, the VPN, the blah blah blah, and it's all it is to spy on you, baby. You don't really need it because CIA is already looking at us anyway. It's like, really. Um, so I noticed the cameras. Okay, now the cameras, they are able to detect if a person has a record, or if a person has an intention, quote unquote, because AI could be wrong, of stealing. And then so then after that, they'll notify the security within Walmart. I noticed that they didn't have that many what they call secret shoppers, or undercover kids that go around seeing if you're going to steal crap or whatever. Um, so I noticed that the stores were kind of empty. Anyway, I spoke a lot already, and you know where to find me. I'm Veronica Bartolini, Code Breaker. Again, you know when the class is. I'm not going to repeat myself. And You all have a great day. Keep your eyes peeled. Remember to detox your eyes, your ears, your nose, your throat, your digestive tract, because nanobites can be in our phones. And that's more to come in the class. Also, as super soldiers with the black goo, right? But in a way, black goo isn't all that bad, because it, once you let go and you tell your DNA, talk to your DNA and that black goo, it's like, repair my body, you know, they meant it for bad. I'm all mean it for good. I'm on the positive side. It's like, nothing scares me anymore. Nothing should scare you. As long as you have a clear mind, clear heart. How do you do that? By unmasking your soul, unchaining your heart, and continue code breaking your own dreams. And then everything else will come. Just keep loving your heart. Pretty much, pretty simple. Keep your boundaries. Be at the ready, right? Not giving into this fear. Reject that fear timeline, but be ready just in case. All right. Peace within. I love you all so much. Have a great day. Thank you.